Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you all are ready for Christmas. So as you know, I don't particularly like to do karmic readings, but I've had many emails and DMs from Instagram and requests to do a Christmas karmic reading. So this is for if your divine masculine is in a relationship with somebody else, romantic. Or it could be family, and you can just kind of switch the words around to how they fit, okay? This will not resonate with everybody. So if it does not fit your situation, just throw it out and go have yourself a Merry Christmas, okay? We're going to jump right in and get started. I do have a song message. I've been meaning to say it for so many days, and I keep forgetting. This is not for the karmic. This is for you, Divine Feminine. It's called Butterflies by Ali. I think it's Allie and Max. I will post it in the description box. I love this song, and the first time I heard it, I cried, okay, because it's from the masculine. So do listen to that. That might help your, see, there she is. There she is. This might help your, that's the karmic, by the way, for me when I do readings, the Queen of Wands. So definitely a karmic reading. I've been feeling it all morning. I've been contemplating on if I should do one or not. And that means yes. I did just do the daily updates. Me and Melissa have a Twin Flame subscription group, and we do daily updates in there. And that was specifically for, masculines who are married or in long-term relationships and kind of what's happening. So I wonder if the same thing's kind of going to come out here in this reading. So let me shut up and we can get started. If you're waiting on a reading from me, I appreciate your patience. I was out for like a month, so I'm still catching up on emails and I work a regular job. So this, I don't do this full time. Let me use these ones. So, and look, there's the Divine Feminine under this one. How funny. How funny. We're just going to get started here. I don't want to start with anything that, see, Queen of Wands again. That's in reverse. So let me fix these really quick. While I'm fixing these, go ahead and let me know how your Christmas is in the comments, because this is going to take me just a sec. Just a second. There we go. Sorry, guys. I guess I should have done this beforehand. I didn't realize these were upside down. I always start with cards upright. If they reverse in the reading, fine. But I give them a fair chance to be upright. Okay. All right. Let's go. Enough talking. All right, Spirit. So this is for the Divine Masculines and the Karmics. What is happening over the holiday season here for Christmas and Christmas Eve? What is going on with the Divine Masculines and the Karmic partners over Christmas Eve and Christmas? What is happening over Christmas Eve and Christmas for the Divine Masculines? But still in reverse. Jeez. All right, last shuffle. All right, what's going on with the masculines and the karmics over Christmas Eve and Christmas? I've got the Fool so far. I've got the World. That is an ending. Oof. 10 of Swords. Oof, oof, oof. All right, so pretty much the same kind of energy, right? I've got the Hierophant on its side. This is a commitment, right? It's also, a spiritual commitment. It's also, a spiritual relationship, but it's on its side, which to me is just saying, especially with the masculines and the karmics, with this 10 of Swords, that their relationship is not going as well as they would like you to think, right? On social media, I always tell all of my clients who get readings from me, do not look at your masculine social media, because people, or the karmic, people only post good things on social media. So you are like looking at all of this stuff, right? And thinking like, oh my God, they're so happy and I'm so alone. And it's just so fucking false. Social media is an illusion. Okay. The 3D is an illusion and nothing is as it seems, you guys. And I'll tell you that because their relationship is on the rocks. It is not upright. It's not necessarily in reverse, but that means that it is in between. It is on a rocky, it's on a rocky rock, okay? We do have the Ace of Swords, so we will find out what that truth is. We have the Strength here. And then we have the World and the Fool. Combined with this Hierophant on its side and this Ten of Swords, this is a breakup. This is finally freeing yourself, taking that chance, right? I've been a fool for so long. I need to end this cycle. And it is a painful cycle. So we're going to kind of clarify these and see if we can get any more information of what is happening over the Christmas season. So Spirit, what is this Fool? What are they going towards for the masculines and the karmics? What is this Fool here? What is this Fool? Someone might actually be on a cruise ship right now. Like for the holiday season, there's too many cards that fell out for that one question. If it's supposed to come out, it will come out again. But someone might be on a cruise right now with their karmic, and this is happening over this still same time period. But if your masculine's on a cruise right now with, you know, his or her wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, this reading is definitely for you. Also, if you're wearing striped socks, this reading is for you. I know that seems really weird. Okay, too many again, but we did have one fall. So we have cassette here. Now, with the cassette upright, that is outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. With this being in reverse, sorry about my creepy little man finger here. With this card being in reverse, that's why this Fool energy is even allowed to come through, because conditioning is such a terrible thing, right? It's you grew up in a certain type of way. Say, you know, your parents were married and you can never get divorced and you can only try to make your person happy, even if you're miserable, right? You've learned that that's how life is because that's how your parents were, or that's whoever brought you up that's how they were. They have certain beliefs and it's conditioning, right? That doesn't necessarily make it true or false. That's just how you were taught to live. So the masculines are figuring out, like, why am I overthinking this? Why don't I just take this risk, take this chance, stop overthinking? One of the major problems of the masculines is overthinking and replaying events, right? What I mean by that is they think so much that they make a decision and then they actually talk themselves out of it because they think so much. So I love that that's in reverse. It means things have shifted, right? They're not thinking so much and they're just doing. What's this World here? The World is an ending. It's also a new beginning. So we'll see. Look, and we got this boat again. So once again, if your masculine is on some kind of boat, owns a boat, has a sailboat, this reading is for you, okay? If a boat is your guys' thing, the boat is receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. This keys on a ring here is many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So what does this mean? What is the information they're receiving? They're receiving about Cupid's arrow, about love, having faith, you know, that they can have everything that they dream of, right? And the World is about an ending and a new beginning in love, right? Making the decision to move on. Obviously, there has been some closure issues. This particular masculine and karmic, it could even be a soulmate, to be honest. They have been in this place for a long time where they just keep trying and trying and trying because they think that's what they're supposed to do. But people grow. You know, sometimes you marry the wrong people. Sometimes you're just with the wrong person. You grow out of love. They're meant for a season, not for a lifetime. And that's what the masculine is understanding. They need to make a decision about their own love, the love for themselves, love that they have for you, Divine Feminine, because that's a once in a lifetime love, you know? All right. Why is this Hierophant on its side? So they're making this decision. The ultimate decision is to leave the situation. Now let's find out why this Hierophant is on the rocks, okay? This relationship. We've got the golden mirror. It does not surprise me. That is karmic energy. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So the masculines are finally realizing with this butterfly here, which is growth and transformation, healing inner child wounds, which is so very, very important, especially when your masculine is with somebody who is narcissistic, or if they're with somebody who's very emotionally manipulative. They put up with that because they don't love themselves, and they've learned that from childhood, those wounds. So them healing their inner childhood wounds is what is rocking the boat, right? We do also have coffee cups. So meeting, conversing, feeling uplifted, friendship. They've decided that they don't feel like they're being uplifted. They don't, like, when they're with you, Divine Feminine, they want to be their best selves, right? You don't even ask them to do anything, but that's what they feel they need to do because they're growing. Within the karmic relationship or soulmate relationship, they're kind of like, we're just friends here, right? We're just roommates. We live in the same house. There's no real intimacy. There's no real passion. It's just like we're friends. And that is to do with the karmics being manipulative and the relationship being so one-sided that the masculines are like, how do I just keep trying, especially when I have my Divine Feminine, right? So the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So like I said earlier, ultimately, the ultimate decision is to break up. And this is all happening over the Christmas season. What is this Ace of Swords? What is this truth here? Yeah, this truth. So if your masculine is specifically married or in a long-term committed relationship with this wedding rings here, they know it's over, this coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul contract, right? They are seeing the truth that this person is not who they thought they were. They could be soulmates. That's not completely out of the ordinary. Just because your masculine is with somebody else doesn't mean it's a, toxic karmic partner. So it could be with a soulmate that they're with. They're just not in love anymore. Their soul contract is over. So now they're friends, right? But the truth of this relationship or this marriage being done is here. It's everywhere here. We've got heartbroken, and it's not easy. I need you guys to remember, even leaving karmic situations, it is not easy. It's very painful. The masculines right now are sad. They're deeply hurt. First of all, they don't have you, Divine Feminine. They have to spend Christmas without you. They know that hurts you. On the other hand, they have this karmic or soulmate that they're not in love with anymore, and they don't know how to say that out loud, right? So it's like over Christmas. Also, someone's karmic is expecting an engagement ring for Christmas, and the masculines just don't want to do it. That's going to cause a huge argument. What's this Strength card? Oh, so they are standing in their decision. They have made this decision. This entire reading is about ending this karmic cycle that they're stuck in, which we're in Venus retrograde until January 29th of 22. So this makes so much sense with also the planets. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. That is exactly what the Strength card is about. Relying on yourself, trusting your intuition, knowing the universe has your back no matter how scared you are, because you're living from your soul space and you're making healthy choices for yourself. So that's what they're doing. What's this Ten of Swords? I already know what this Ten of Swords is, but this is, that breakup. This is this stabbed in the back, right? This heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Some of the karmics or soulmates are not expecting the masculine to tell them, I'm not in love with you anymore. I think, we would be happier moving apart. They're not expecting it because some of them are so self-absorbed and they think that they're so important and the masculine waits on them hand and foot, that they don't see it coming. They almost think, oh, that masculine is never going to leave me, right? I am this amazing person. They're never going to leave me. But they are. We have girl talk here, which is about being single, right? Time with friends, moving on, happily single. Like that's what this whole reading is about because of the Phoenix, right? A new phase. The Phoenix is growing, being burnout, rising from the ashes. And that's what the masculines are doing, even though it's very painful. But we do have the chaser. So the karmic is not going to let this go, you guys. This is not going to be easy for them. They will chase the masculine. They will beg the masculine. They will say, what do you mean we're breaking up? What do you mean you're not in love with me? You made me these promises and these vows, because they're so codependent on the situation and they don't have any growth, right? They don't have that spiritual growth that the masculines have to understand what codependency is or how to fix it, or, healing childhood wounds and all of these things that the masculines are doing. They don't understand that. So they will chase them because they are codependent. They will try to emotionally manipulate them and say, what are you doing? If they're with an actual narcissist, if they're with an actual narcissist, that narcissist will not let them go easily. All right. So Spirit, what else is happening over Christmas Eve and Christmas with the masculines and the karmics? Yep. You guys. I love this. Okay. Third party. So obviously this reading's about a third party. Yeah. I'll save these for a second. So we've got bound here. We've got bound here and stuck. This is the karmic cycle. Okay. This is literally the karmic cycle. Bound, stuck, being trapped in this situation where you feel unheard, right? So these cards were up. I see the mute here. So they don't talk, an inner child, those inner child wounds I was talking about. Your masculine has been going through a major transformation. We've got metamorphosis here. We've got ascending, and we've got self-worth. So it just so happens that Christmas is the time that they really, really, really understand that they are settling and they are not happy. During this time, they're trying to refocus on their family, right? To be more included in family events. They just feel so alone. They feel so alone within their own families, within their own relationships. If they're going to the karmic's family, it's like they're just excluded. They're not welcome. And they feel very sad about it, but it brings them to this knowing of, why am I settling for this? It just doesn't make any sense. The reason they're able to do that is because they have been ascending. They have been growing. They have been transforming, even if you can't see it. And they're starting to love themselves, which is the whole point of the journey. So yes, they have felt stuck. They have felt bound to the situation, but they want to make choices that better themselves. They don't want to settle. We've got balancing the scales. This is that breakup, right? Devotion. Who are they devoted to? To their twin flame, to you, divine feminine. They will always be devoted to you. They realize they've been devoted to the wrong person this whole time. When did they realize that? Dark night of the soul. Some of the masculines are literally going through the dark night of the soul right now during Christmas. And that's really shitty because the dark night of the soul sucks. But it is necessary. Okay. It is absolutely necessary. All right, Spirit, how is the karmic feeling? Because since most of this has been about the masculine, how's the karmic feeling over this Christmas, over all of this that's happening? How is the karmic feeling about all of this? No, I don't even know that you guys care, but look, There she is again, Queen of Wands. So the karmics are, all of these cards were on its side, okay? So we have the Lovers. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Hermit. And then we have the Five of Wands and the Chariot. We have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This is important because we also have the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? We have the Queen of Wands already. So this Queen of Pentacles is the Divine Feminine. Now, if the karmic actually knows about you, Divine Feminine, this is basically directed straight towards you, right? Oh my God, he or she loves the Divine Feminine, right? Going back and forth. That's what the karmic is doing in their mind over the next 2 days repeatedly, because they can feel the masculine being so distant and pulling away, right? There's so much animosity. There's so much tension because the masculines are pulling away, that they think the reason is because they are in love with somebody else. So even if they don't specifically know that it is you, they do sense that there is somebody else. And well, there is. So, she's not wrong, or he's not wrong. This Lover's here, she's really feeling like, oh my God, he doesn't love me anymore. We're not in love. She's starting to really even notice, like, I'm not even in love with him, right? Neither one of us are in this happy relationship. Neither one of them. If they really sat down and had a conversation and were honest with each other, they would come to find that they would agree to separate. Now, that's not for everybody. That is for mostly the soulmate karmics, right? The toxic karmics, they don't give a fuck. They're I'm just being honest. They will not lose. It's about something different to them. But we do have this Page of Swords. So they are spying on the masculine. It's not a full-blown spy right now, okay? But it is. They are looking. They could be looking you up, Divine Feminine. They're looking up, their bank records, see if they spend any money on anybody for Christmas, or the phone records or credit cards. They're looking at some things to try to come up with, because they sense that there's somebody else. And there's so much tension between them. It's like the masculines are very distant, right? The karmics try to be a certain way. Like, we're supposed to be happy. It's Christmas. It's the holidays. Let's go shopping. Let's spend time together. And even if the masculine is there spending time with them, they can feel that distance. They can feel that the masculine is very upset that they are not with you, Divine Feminine, and that they feel alone. So that in turn makes the karmic want to go into hermit mode, and kind of not even, they kind of want to avoid the Divine Masculine because it's hurting their feelings, right? They don't understand. They don't understand. They have already made up their mind that the masculine is in love with somebody else, and that hurts them. Yes. Okay. Some of them it's for ego issues. Some of them it's pride. It's jealousy. It's not always necessarily, oh, I'm so in love with this person and I take care of the masculine and I do everything for the masculine and he's just cheating on me, right? That's not the story here. So she's even thinking she might get in her car and drive away today to kind of catch some fresh air. She might drive by your house if she knows where you live. She might follow the masculine. So if your masculine has decided to, I don't know why I think that's funny. If your masculine has decided to meet up with you for Christmas, even to drop off a present or something, she's following. She needs to know what is going on. Okay. Whew. All right, so I'm going to pull some last cards about how the masculine is feeling about the Divine Feminine over the Christmas season. I'll do some love messages and we'll end out since this is a pretty long reading. All right, Spirit, how are the masculines feeling and thinking about the Divine Feminines over Christmas Eve and Christmas? So earlier we had the Queen of Pentacles, right? For the Divine Feminine. Now we have the King of Pentacles because you are a perfect pair. If you have not heard from your masculine in a while, you will be getting a message. It could just be Merry Christmas. I don't think it's going to be something, extravagant because it is a page. So that's not a whole lot, but it is something. Okay. So they are really, really worried about you, Divine Feminine, over the holidays. They don't want you to be alone. They kind of can feel your energy being depleted if you are in this lower vibration of, I'm really sad, I'm alone, I miss my masculine, they're supposed to be here with me. If you're feeling that way, they can feel that, and they're worried about you. They are sending you love. We've got the Six of Cups here. So again, that past life connection, that soulmate connection, that very deep, we are made to be together. That's how they're feeling about you. So even if they're spending Christmas with somebody else, you have to remember those are karmic cycles that have an end date. They have an expiration date. Twins do not have an expiration date, you guys. They don't. We have the Six of Pentacles. Your masculine might get you a Christmas present, which is very sweet. For some of you, it could just be money. For others, it's an actual gift that they want to drop off to you, and that's why the karmic's following them, right? We do have the Magician here. So they are manifesting this. The more they think about spending Christmas with you, right, with this Four of Wands, which is the twin flame card too, right? They are manifesting this stable, very happy and loving connection because they know that you are their wife or husband. They know that. They know you're the perfect match. They are really, really thinking right now with the Devil here. So you could be a Capricorn. You don't have to be, or the karmic could be a Capricorn, or your masculine could, because we got Earth here. It doesn't have to be, okay, guys. But that Devil energy, right, is this Nine of Wands and this Eight of Cups. So over this Christmas season, your masculine's feeling really down. Like I said before, they could be going through a dark night of the soul, or they just feel really bound to where they're at and they don't know how to change it. They're having a lot of negative thoughts. Some of them, if they, drink or do drugs, they're definitely doing that over the holiday season. They're overindulging. If one of their addictions is they eat a lot, they're overindulging. Some of them are even going to work, which is just insane because they don't know what to do with themselves because they're in such this place of this Nine of Wands, right? Of fighting and constantly feeling like they have to fight. And it's just exhausting. It is just exhausting. And they want to leave. So the masculines could be walking away for a little while over the Christmas season here. They could be coming to see you to make you happy. But also they could be, they're basically going into their own space where they can isolate themselves because they're so upset of everything that's going on, right? In particular, I heard 2 masculines are actually leaving the karmics within the next 4 days. So they might wait till after Christmas, but in the next 4 days, they are actually leaving. They will ask for a divorce or say, hey, I'm moving out. I got an apartment. So that's happening for some of you. So over Christmas holiday, masculines are very, very upset with the decisions that they make because they miss you and they love you and they're not happy and they're tired of pretending like they are. All right, so I'm going to pull some love messages, guys. Again, thank you to everybody who's purchased this. If you want to, just send me an email. These are 3D messages from the Divine Masculine straight from their, mouth. So these are real, actual feelings and thoughts of the Divine Masculine. What do you want to say? What do you want to say to your Divine Feminine? Sometimes I just need space. This gets to be too much to handle at times. So if your masculine recently has kind of, you talk a little here and there, and then they kind of just, ghost, or they kind of leave the situation. They don't say anything. That's why it gets to be too much, especially over the Christmas holiday. They want to be with you. They don't want to hurt you. They want to make you happy. I know ghosting you is one of the most disrespectful things I could ever do. You will never know how sorry I am when I do this. I just panic. I don't know what else to do in those moments. So again, they know ghosting you and needing this space is very disrespectful. They should probably just say, hey, I need some space. But it's hard for them to be vulnerable, and they kind of panic and they freak out. And so they just leave, right? They just leave. I could never forget you. So if you haven't talked to your masculine in a long time, you need to know that they did not forget about you. They never could. They are thinking about you over the Christmas season. I see you in my future. That is beautiful. I need to slow down. Everything is changing so fast. So this entire reading was about a huge breakup, right? About karmic cycles ending and relationships ending, marriages ending. And it is happening very, very fast. But the masculine might want it to slow down. The problem is this has been so ongoing that karmic relationship has been dead for so long that the universe is like, it's time now. Like, we can't wait anymore. I had to honor my prior commitment. So your masculine wants you to know why he or she chose somebody else over you. That is not them choosing somebody else over you, you guys, okay? That is them not choosing themselves, them not loving themselves enough to be able to choose themselves because you're the same. I'm always watching you, always. All right, that could be on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. Driving by your house, they are watching you. They keep tabs on you, which some may say is creepy. I personally think that's adorable. I don't love anyone else the way I love you. I think that's a perfect card to end this reading on, especially with everything else going on here. I don't love anyone else the way I love you. Don't forget that, Divine Feminine. Okay. If you guys want a personal reading, send me an email. If you want to purchase these cards, which are from a Divine Masculine's mouth, send me an email. I'm paying for shipping right now. They are $47. And follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting there. Join my Facebook group. And if you want information about mine and Melissa's Twin Flames subscription group, definitely just send me an email and I will let you know. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I'm not sure that I'll post a video tomorrow since it is Christmas, but I might. Okay. Love you.